Is it on? Yes, it is on. What's up guys, this is Romeo Shan and I am back. Last time I was making the video on the Revenant and the Heart of Thorns beta. I think it's pronounced beta. The last video I kept pronouncing is as beta, which I've been pronouncing it like that all my life. I'm guessing it's beta because I've heard a lot of people refer it to beta, so that's fine. I hope that's the right pronunciation, and I'll try adopting it. Now, let's see where we're at. Last time when I was playing the game as a Revenant, I basically came to the sad realization that it doesn't look like I can equip a great sword or sword skills, which is, I'm quite sad about that because I really like using swords in MMO games. Even if I have some kind of Ellie, some kind of mage character, I will still try to equip some kind of sword type weapon. I don't know what it is, I just love it. So yeah, so let us check a few of the skills out. For those of you wondering why my video shut down last time quite abruptly, basically my PC sort of died. I think my graphics card overheated, so yeah, that is my sad story. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope that doesn't happen today. And yeah, once again I'll give a shout out to Bruce Banner, which was basically the character we encountered last time I made this video, aka the Incredible Hulk. If you don't remember that, then do check out my previous video. The link of it will be below in the description. Okay, so let's try out the hammer skills first. I'm going to check. I've come to the area known as the Cursed Shore. I'm sure a lot of people know about this. I'm not sure if it's this area or this one that I've usually found really annoying because of the vast number of enemies present. I'm guessing it might just be straight the Malchus Leap actually, but it's fine. Let us try this one. Okay, I think there's an event about to go on here anyway, so might as well stick around here and use the skills. So let's read the description of some of the skills then. Okay, Hammer Bolt. It's ranged attack. Very interesting. There you go. Range attack which hits up to 5 enemies. I can see how it. Okay. It's not actually hitting the other enemy. So it works a bit like when you apply piercing to your short bow weapons with the ranger. When you throw the hammer, it doesn't actually bounce enemy to enemy. It just goes through one enemy and then hits the other enemy on the other side. So if there's 5 enemies standing, there you go, see? So if there's 5 enemies standing in some kind of an angle, up to 5 enemies, the hammer skill will hit them. Okay, let's try. So there's skill number 2, Coalescence of Ruin. Oh my god, I am so bad at pronouncing some of these words, but that's fine. There's an event going on there with a champion of sort. I might as well join the team there. Champion Ooze King. Okay, the second skill, slam the ground with a hammer, creating a cascading eruption of energy. I think I tried this skill in my last video. Quite interesting. I think the further you are, it does more damage, because there's 3 pulses or sorts, 1, 2, 3, and each pulse has a sort of damage applied to it. 2000 damage. They're very good. Let's try this face smash. I think this is the one that made it look like I shadow stepped to the other enemy, but I don't actually shadow step. It's some kind of spirit that shadow steps for me. There you go. And then it attacks the enemy. Let's try it on this guy over there. He's quite excited to attack me. There you go. doesn't do much damage, but it does apply chill. So, you know, I think it's a great idea to have that as a range skill. You know, it slows the enemy down there, and you can move around, you know, repeatedly throwing your hammers and breaking the will of the enemy, so to speak. Okay, so I got skill number 4, which is Field of Mists. Essentially, I make sort of a line of warding there, where I block range attacks. There you go. Wait, range attack, that didn't work very well, did it? Let's try it again. Okay, I hope this works. Oh yes, it's working. I think he did some kind of skill on me. And a lifesteal, which is interesting. I think that brings back memories. As I said, I'm trying to make some kind of a Shadow Knight archetype. Or, you know, Blood Knight, Death Knight type archetype. Okay, the next skill, which is final skill. Summon a massive hammer from the mist to strike the ground. Let's help this guy out a little bit. Whoa, that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. Okay, let's try it again. Oops. Should have waited for it to recharge a bit. Why would you dig up an arm that doesn't really move around? It interrupts the foe as well, so... obviously, because it knocks it down. And it knocks them down for 2 seconds, which is... I think knockdown is quite a powerful skill. Because it can, you know, really change the face of battle, basically. It's quite interesting. The skill number 2, the range is actually quite far. Okay, let's go to... Okay, so today we're gonna start off with checking out the legendary Dwarf Stance, which is Yalis Iron Hammer. That guy was a badass in Guild Wars 1. Really looking forward to this. I like that they're sort of, you know, remembering characters that were in not only in Guild Wars lore, but characters that, you know, we possibly encountered in Guild Wars 1. Okay, so what do you have? Soothing Mist, the healing skill. Heal yourself and remove conditions. You can remove 3 conditions, and you apply retaliation to yourself, which is, I suppose, when you're in the middle of a fight and you want to heal yourself. That might come in handy. Might, you know, sway people from attacking you too much while you're trying to heal yourself. It's quite a fast application there. But then again, I'm not quite sure. I haven't actually messed around with the build. So whatever build I started off with when I made this character, that's what's been applied. Okay, Inspiring Reinforcement. Create a stone road that damages and weakens foes. Once it's created, it will pulse. I think there's 5 pulses, it says, granting stability to allies. Okay, I think that might work very well there. So in terms of doing damage, I think initially when you apply it, it does some kind of damage, but the main purpose of this is to really apply weakness and apply, you know, stability to you and your allies. Good team support skill that might come in handy, especially in dungeons, or if you have a team of, you know, party girls which are just melee based. Okay, skill number 8, legendary dwarf. Launch a chain at your foe. When the chain connects to the foe, it slows and taunts them. Now, I think slow is a new condition skill in this game. Skills and actions are slower. It sounds a bit like chill. Yeah, I suppose chill affects the recharge rate of skills and the movement speed. But this one actually affects not just skills but any actions as well. So it's sort of the opposite of swiftness, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's what it is. And then taunt. The only time I've seen taunt is actually on a pet. Ranger pet. I forgot the name of the particular pet, but that it's quite an interesting skill there. You know, you can really get aggro off a character who's in trouble. You know, somebody who might be weak. So, for example, maybe if you're working with a thief who's a glass cannon, you can possibly, you know, taunt the enemy towards you, and then obviously your friend who's playing a thief can backstab the hell out of the enemy there. Over here. Yeah. Okay, there's one skill called Vengeful Hammers. Invoke hammers to encircle around you, damaging foes. Nice. Unblockable attack there. This could be quite useful. I can see that there's some kind of lock on these. I think I can see execution time. I can see recharge time. -7 on there. I'm not sure. So does that mean you can apply it instantly once it's been used already? Quite interesting. And then there's 50 on force. I think that might be this there. I can see it's on 50%. This little energy bar. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm guessing the stance charge. That's just something I made up. That's obviously not what it officially is. Let's try it out then. Let's do some basic attacks and bring this up. But I can see it goes up really fast. I think it just recharges, not depending on your attacks, like adrenaline does. I think it's more of a fact that you're standing in the middle of a fight. And then let's use this. Oh, that's interesting. So you have hammers encircling you that attack anybody in the vicinity, but it's draining this energy bar there. So that's the I'm not sure what the word is, but okay. Oh, so it keeps going. It can go all the way to 0, I suppose. So that's why there's a manual option there to release the hammers and end the vengeful attack. I think that's quite an interesting skill. I think that might benefit farmers a lot. You know, people who want to farm in this game. Support this guy. There you go. Grab some stability. Let's turn this guy. It didn't work very well. Let's see if we can use the elite. What is the elite? Oh, I remember this particular mission. This can get out of hand a lot if you're not careful. Okay, Rise of the Great Dwarf. Channel the power of the right of the Great Dwarf to turn yourself and nearby allies to stone, reducing incoming damage. Number of targets. I'm guessing you can apply the bone to about 5 people. It can break stuns, so in the middle of a really bad situation, that could help a lot. And it lasts for 5 seconds. Now there's a little number next to the 5 seconds in brackets. It says 441252. I think what that basically means is, you know, the skill is still under works, and they might just change how long it lasts, or, you know, maybe change the skill overall. So, you know, it is the beta there. But let's try this out. Let's see what happens. Let's wait for things to go to hell a little sec for the 2 players there. Hopefully I could apply skill. Okay, let's see. Whoa, nice animation. Oh, I have actually turned to stone, and my allies there. So good. I can see somebody there has another person is trying the beta out, and they've applied vengeful hammers, but they're using short range melee weapons, so that's fine. I'm loving this class, but I do have to say, I think some people might feel a bit, you know, the art style of this class is basically amazing, and I think some people might feel left out. People who, you know, stuck with their mains for such a long time. You know, I've stuck with my ranger for such a long time, and sure, you know, there's no restriction on the fact that you don't have to, you know, you have to play as the character you created, but you know, at the end of the day, people pay good money for games, and they want their characters to be, you know, cool, if you will. And this class really is cool, especially the art style, and the, you know, art style of the attacks, for example, is very good. You know, in terms of being a player who's been playing since the original beta of Guild Wars 2, I feel sometimes maybe there should have been some kind of, you know, special legendary class that you can play if you've already got level 80, something like Death Knight in World of Warcraft. But at the same time, you know, once I start, if I'm in the position of somebody who's starting an MMO, I want to have the choice of possibly play you know, a character such as this, a Shadow Knight type character, as I was saying initially. One of the main, you know, when I was starting off Guild Wars 2, I really wanted to make a dervish, obviously, but they don't exist anymore, which is quite a sad truth. So that's why my second option was actually what was my main in Guild Wars 1, which was the ranger. This sort of is filling the niche there. Okay, let me check. Okay, right, that's enough of that. Maybe I'll just apply the elite to everybody there, just to make them happy, because why not? Oh, it actually makes the NPC stone as well, which I think is awesome, because oh, you can keep applying it if you have. Yeah, that's quite interesting. You can actually keep applying the skill, so you can quite literally, in a situation where everybody's doing really bad, you can possibly, you know, save everybody, to be honest, reducing the damage and, you know, breaking stun. So that's very, very nice for team type gameplay.
I will remember it for many years to come.
Anywho, alright, so I think I'll stop this video, and then because somebody's asking, you have Reverend already? Told them beta. I suppose it is weird, you know, there's not specific beta server to stress test the Revenants. We quite literally joined people who are already playing the game. On the bright side, you know, it is a stress test. It shows them the stability of having a character such as this playing with everybody else, but that's fine. So I think I'll move on to my next video now, where I will be discussing the demon stance, basically the stance I have been looking forward to, because as I said, of the archetype I am trying to build. So I will see you guys shortly.